Hello, my name is Teresa Hung. It's my pleasure to give you a self introduction. Um, so, here's my quick self introduction. In my career path, I have three major assets. The first one is coming from hardware background, where I worked at Western Digital and NVIDIA as inside sales, which I work with distributions and OEM and ODM customers to review and understand their demand and forecasts and plan supply for them. My second major asset is marketing background. I started in Microsoft with a strong digital marketing experience, such as online marketing in social media and keyword search engines, and um, case success stories. My last asset is the um, project management professions, which I managed two different projects. One is a Microsoft and Taiwanese government joint venture Internet of Things project, and the other one is the Microsoft local data center projects. I could give you more details about these projects later on. So let me answer the second questions. What is the most complicated project I have ever managed or supported? The most complicated project I have managed and supported, I have to say both the government joint venture project and the data center project that I managed in Microsoft. If I have to pick one that's most relevant to this job, it would be the data center project. The reason I chose to talk about this project is because first, um, we have um, we have really tight schedule, um, depending on the customer demand, and also the supply that we could receive from our corp side, meaning that first we have to collect customer expectation of what we need to build, what their expectation on the CPU and the computing power and storage they're expecting from us. And then we transfer that information to the corp, and the corp will let us know how much we get allocated and how soon we can commit to our customers. So it's a weekly rolling basis of review of demand and supply, um, and communicating with customer teams, sales teams, and also the engineering teams. So I think I already answered some of the questions, but I'm also still going to break down the questions coming up. The phases associated, the deliverables. So the phases, the first phase is to understand how much demand we have and how much revenue we can generate from Microsoft Taiwan. So the first phase is collect customer demand from customer side, but at the same time to give them the right expectations. We don't want to oversell them, but also we want to have the best guess of their demand, so we can match the right product when we do launching. That's the first deliverable, and um, my contributions that these phase is a very complicated the communication process. First, we have to educate the uh, architects, sellers about what we can offer as Microsoft Cloud. And second, we need to get their answers, because salespeople um, they're sellers, so they might be hesitated to commit to numbers. So we need to give them the trust to understand what is customers' needs and what they want to sell, how we can help them to better sell. So my contribution to this project is communications, mainly communications. It's another question I answer up front. My strength in my personality is I'm a great communicator, even though I'm introverted. But when it comes to work, I'm very goal oriented. I can do many communications with my team members with considerations of what they might hesitate in mind, with a support minded to help them to give them trust, to get things communicated and do a win-win, sometimes even a win-win-win situation, so that we can achieve our goal for our company. How do I resolve? So let me rewind back to what I answered. I resolved from scratch, from zero. We didn't know how much demand we will get from Microsoft Taiwan Cloud, to a comprehensive portfolio of the major customers, how much demand they want for certain products, and how much revenue they will generate from each year. And at the same time, we discuss with our finance team to set the right goal for the sales team. So let me go back to talk about my personality, because this is one of the questions, and I think it's very important to help you to know more about me. Besides the strong communication skills, I'm also a very one of my strengths is also very flexible. I handle many projects. Scopes are always changing. So I'm always adapt to changes. And this is one of the reasons I want to challenge this position. Um, Not only that, even though I came from Microsoft, you might feel I have a more software background, but actually I became greatly interested about the hardware supply chain in Taiwan, especially the suppliers to Dell's like Wistron, Quanta, Foscom. Um, they're very crucial, the backbone of the technology industry, and I really want to be part of it. My weakness is I can be very goal oriented. So my weakness is I always have to define a clear goal before I react. I do not take vague directions, but this also ties to my strength that I am always about to find out able to clarify from people I work with to get the goals to move forward with. And my also other weakness is um, I I am I do one task at a time, so I'm highly concentrated to get things done. I might not be that multitasking, but I get detail work. I dive into details. Okay, I think I answered some of the questions in the back. Let me know if you need more information. I can always, I'm also always happy to answer. My students on board day is perhaps after Chinese New Year. It can be earlier than that. Just let me know. Basically, in January, it works. But if you want a later date, it will be after the Chinese New Year. My career plan after this job, actually, I really want to have a long-term career path in project management, because I think it's one of my strengths to manage project, to meet deadlines, to discuss with people, to manage revenue, money, um, so that I can help company to achieve more. So my plan is to hopefully to be a long-term professional project manager, especially in the technology industry, no matter if it's hardware or software, but I think in Taiwan I get more opportunity with hardware. So I really hope I can get this job. Thank you for your time.